of New York here at the Glen. It is the Shriners Children's 200 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. As we get close to the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs, just 2 races, including this one to go in the regular season. Next weekend, the big regular season finale from the Bristol Motor Speedway. We got Hunter McKinnon. He clinched a playoff spot last week by finishing second at Atlanta. He's either A, going for his first Xfinity Series win, or B, he's going for his third second place finish in a row, while the 24 crew looks to win his fifth in a row. And let me tell you something about this 24 crew. These guys are road course warriors. They know how to win on the road courses. So I expect him to be up front most of the race. But here's the thing. You got to be very careful on a road course track than on a traditional oval. You can't overdrive the corners on a road course like you can an oval, because you will go straight to the back. It's pretty much equivalent to a super speedway race. If you pull out a line at a super speedway race and lose the draft, you're going straight to the back. Either you're going to spin yourself around or you're going straight to the back of the field. So, got to be careful in the turns. But a little race analysis, it's 41 laps, 200 miles. Track temp is about 45 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a cold night here at Watkins Glen. That track temperature will change over the course of the 41 laps. Without further ado, though, let's get rolling from the Glen. So, like we said, 41 laps, 200 miles. Urban looking to win at the Glen for his third straight season. Get his fifth straight win. All right, Michael Cartrip, what do you think it's gonna take for Urban to get his fifth straight win today? Obviously, he's a road course warrior. He knows how to win on these types of tracks. Michael Cartrip, are you there? Mr. Cartrip? Okay, it appears that Michael Cartrip is having some difficulties with his headset right now. Michael Cartrip, come in, Michael Cartrip. What do you think it's going to take for Urban to get his fifth straight win and get the win here at the Glen today? Obviously, he's one of those drivers that is a road course warrior. He knows how to win on these tracks. Yeah, and there's no penalty for going out of bounds. Well, there's no penalty from NASCAR for going out of bounds. I mean, if you cut the track like and by missing that backstretch bus stop or like driving the grass or something, you might get a penalty. But if you overdrive the corner, there's the only penalty for that is you losing all that track position. So you got to be careful. But it's you got 41 laps. That doesn't seem that long, but on a road course, that's long, especially this one. So my best advice to these guys, for like Hunter McKinnon and everybody, don't try to win the race on the first lap. So we will tell you the stage distances when we get to them. But we are ready to go for the Shriners Children's 200 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series as we get a step closer into determining the 12-car playoff field. Then it's Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Next week is the last off week for the Truck Series, and they open up their playoffs in 2 weeks at Kansas Motor Speedway. I'm going low in the corner, so just be careful. Oh, you're driving the wrong car, bud. It's alright, though. You're supposed to be driving the 88. Here, I mean, well, it's alright. Yeah, we can restart it. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just restart it. Alright, we won't count that as the official start then. Okay. Also, just a warning, I am going low as soon as I get to turn 1, so I'm turning off damage just because it's a road course race, and I'd rather just like run it without damage on, so yeah. You're good. Well, it's kind of a good news you decided to restart it, because I kind of made the mistake I said not to make. I overdrove the corner. And I spun myself out. That gives me a second shot to not overdrive it. Yeah, at road courses, I always try to get low in turn 1. So I might tap you a little bit, but I hate the freaking outside in turn 1 at road courses. So your best bet is to try to get behind me going into the turn. That way we can follow each other into the turn. So that way no one gets ran off the track or something. If you have to get a little rough with an AI, I mean, don't like wreck them, obviously, but like if you have to get a little rough to get behind me or something, then do that. But I'm just telling you, I'm going low in turn 1, so that's what I'm telling you. I remember I beat you at Mid Ohio. I think it was by a car length. You had a shot to win, and I was able to hold you up. I like this road course too, because as long as you don't make a mistake in turn 1, it's actually good. Like Sonoma, I hate doing online. I hate Sonoma online. Indy's not really that bad for me online as it used to be, but yeah, Sonoma. I've never tried Road America yet. And stuff like that. So, all right. So, like I said, I'm going low in turn 1. So try to get behind me, so that way you don't. Yeah. Green flag. Here we go. So it's a 9-lap stage. All right. Try not to hit me, please. You did, but it's not a big deal. See, if you go over the corner like that in turn 1, you want to hope that you stay straight like I did there. Because then you're good. Ryan Blaney. Which I'm about to use him up in the chicane, I'm not going to lie. Oh, I just spun him. I was not trying to spin him. And I just had an incredible save. Did you see that? Oh, did he really save that? Alright, please be careful, because I'm slowing down for this corner. I do not want to get hit again. Whoa, okay. No, Ryan. Oh, God. Okay, lap 1 might be a little struggle, but... then I just got turned by an AI. Oh, thank goodness. At least I got the caution. And now you see why I turned off damage for this race. Yeah. Back to green we go. Hunter McKinnon to the lead, but his boss fighting back. Oh, my bad. I just drove in there too deep. And I just turned myself. Okay. It might take a couple laps to get used to this again. Kind of just took us both out. But I did not follow Landon Castle's #1 rule of stock car racing. Okay, now I'm committed to an actual clean run through the freaking bus stop. Normally, I don't even have to, like, let off the gas to go through it. But, of course, when there's somebody there, I mean, you kind of got to, so I probably should have, but... See, like, except the exit, I was actually pretty good through that chicane that time. Like, I just gotta be, like, a little slower on exit, and I'll be perfect. Oh, we should bring the beverages to Bristol. I think there's, yeah, Gatorade, because... Or Mountain Dew. Why don't we surprise the fans? We're not gonna tell them. I'll tell you after the race. Alright, just a warning, I'm slowing down for the corner, so... That's the thing about these road courses, IRL. These are harder than the average track because... You know that they're gonna slow down for the corner, but you don't know when they're gonna slow down. Yeah, they kind of irritated me when they kept honking the horns and running us over and stuff, so I just left. If I ever just up and leave like that during the Cops versus Crooks, it's because I got mad, and there's no point in getting mad at them and dishing out consequences, because it's not like they're gonna listen anyway. So, I mean, hopefully. That was not a good corner for me that time. He's won a race this season too. He's going for his second win. I will be fine as long as I at least win a stage and get a good finish today. Like, cause I have won like the past 4 weekends in a row. So, oh no, you don't. Oh. Well, sorry, Brandon, but that's one way to win a stage. Dude, he still got second. That's crazy. He still got second. That's the thing about them freaking S's. Yeah. We better, even though we got enough fuel to make it through the second stage, let's pit. That's our strategy. If we do that every time, we should be able to have enough fuel at the end of the race, because same thing as last time, I'm going low, so try to get behind me. And then, yeah, I would follow me if I was you. Because if you don't, the AI are just going to brake check you. You're good. So it was 9 laps stage 1, 8 laps this stage. Right here is where I think I got him at in that final lap. Too bad I'm going to fight my way up there and try to take it from him. Okay, come on now, AI. Well, hey, the funny thing about... See, that's why I tell us to pit at the end of the stages, too, because I know they're going to have to pit. You see? No. We sound like that we're going to lose guy from TikTok. That guy just pitted. And then when he's on the radio, he's like, "You freaking idiot! That 24, who's ever driving a 24? You're an idiot." Who, me? I don't know. Who's behind me? he just that sounds like a DGM racing kind of thing too in real life. I'm racing for the lead. Let me just see if I can spin out real quick in the chicane. Oh, that's funny. See, it's much better between us now if we know where each other's gonna go. Like, if you know that I'm going low in the turn, then I don't have to worry about, like, using you up or something. And then you know, like, you can follow me and then we can have a better... Something tells me Bristol or here. One of the two. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think you have a better shot at Bristol. Because you won a truck race there this season. I mean, technically, you would not have won that race if I did not spin out on the backstretch. But you still did win that race. You still did win that race because you ran good and put yourself in position for that win. So, okay, too fast. Yeah, I was trying not to wreck you because, like, I seen you were down there, so, like, it's either overdrive it or wreck you, and I'd rather just overdrive it. As long as I don't spin out and, like, lose a shot at winning the stage. Oh, God. Not on the track, apparently. Yeah, I kind of would be more mad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even really mad about that. I won stage 1. But 9th. Hopefully I don't accidentally spin somebody out though. Because I feel like I can get a top 5 in this stage at least. Don't pull a me. Don't pull a me in that turn, bro. Yeah. I got a top 5. Let's go. And you got the stage 1. Let's go. Alright, cool. We both won a stage. Pit. Well, I mean, yeah, but if you have a shot too, though, don't, like, give up on it, you know? Like... Yeah. Hi, bud. That's one way to drive into a corner. I just got the wall. I'm so happy damage is not on, bro. But it will be at Bristol. Alright, we should be good for the rest of the race. On fuel. Oh, and I just spun out my own driver. He competes for my other team. Motley Motorsports, me and Packer fan going it. Dude, I need to try to get, I'm in 7th. I need to try to get an even number position before the caution comes out. Yeah, that's the best place to be at a track like this. Yeah, Charlotte Oval, and that's it. Nope. Buddy, I'm gonna use you up in the chicane, Fincham. I am not letting you lead a lap, bro. Not under my watch if I can help it. I didn't even have to wreck him. He just wrecked himself. Bro, you're not that guy, Chad. You is not me, bro. You cannot do that, bro. Chad Fincham thinks he's me. Hunter's like, get out of here, bro. You guys shouldn't even be up here. You're good. Yeah, that's one thing you gotta learn, like, about the races is, like, some road courses you can kind of get, in certain turns, you can kind of get away with over driving it. Like that backstretch chicane, as long as you don't hit it the wrong way and, like, spin yourself out, you can actually overdrive that. Yeah, like, I've done it a bunch. Probably not the best to overdrive that turn, but that's really the only turn I make a mistake in at this track, is turn 1, besides, like, the mishaps in the chicane on the backstretch. But even then, like I said, you can, if you hit it just right, you can get away with overdriving it a little bit. Yeah. Justin Allgaier went back to back. Yeah. Kyle Larson ran over by Mayer on the restart, and Austin Hill was leading, and then Justin Allgaier took it from Hill and won. Yeah, I don't like Austin Hill at all. Bro, come on. Oh! Oh, you got... I don't think you realize how lucky you got. I'm staying low, so just a warning. I always take the low side going into the corner. You don't catch many breaks like that, amigo. Alright, be careful. No, Ryan. Since it's 8:42, if we end up in overtime, we'll just call the race official, okay? because I want to be done before RP starts. So wherever you're at, when we get to overtime, that's where you finish. Oh, my bad. I did not mean to do all that. I'm just... Oh! Sorry, bud. Oh, good news for you is that was a caution, so it didn't really cost you any. I like the Glen, but I ain't gonna lie, it's not exactly the easiest track either. Online, at least. You're good. I would be careful as you, bud. that was really close for you. Okay. Bro, no way. I was gonna say no way that wasn't a freaking caution. Yeah. Well, I guess you could say I kind of returned the favor for turn 1. Actually, sir. No, I'm kidding. One lap to go, presented by Urbane Woodworking. It's not over till it's over, bud. Okay. That was good. Hopefully at the Charlotte Oval, though, where I usually run better at the Charlotte Oval, so hopefully at the Charlotte Oval it goes a little better. But oh, I was making sure I did not mess it up, bro. I was making sure I did not mess up there. Yeah, you're in, man. You got in last week. You're in. So, yeah. Well, you could also point your way in too. You don't necessarily have to win. You could point your way to the next round. All right, so burnout and then celebration or interviews. I mean, yeah, it definitely was. But then once I got into you in the chicane, like, and sent you back to 10th, it kind of didn't even matter because you still got like back up there and you still had a shot. Not once did you lose a shot at the win there. Yeah, yeah. Because you won stage two, I won stage one, and then yeah. Hey, bro, it's a team sweep. It's a team sweep of the race because I won stage one, you won stage two, and then I won the race. All right, hopefully you're pretty good at Bristol, man. Honestly, I think you can. I think you can get your first win there. All right, guys. So in order to do the burnout, since they don't allow you to do it online, you have to just do a race now. So we're just gonna qualify real quick and try to win the pole, so that way we can just take it and go. I'm gonna run this scheme again next week, or no, not next week. 2 weeks from now at Kansas Speedway for the playoffs. Which don't forget, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about our scheme next week after the live ends. No, it's at Las Vegas this season. Which is good for me because I won the truck race there, so I think I can win the championship in the truck series. Yeah, or you won 3 in the truck series. Splashy, he's won races and he's in the playoffs, but because he's received multiple penalties throughout the season, he can't win his way into the next round. He has to point his way into the next round. Uh, 2 weeks from now. Yeah, 2 weeks from now. Yeah, bet. This off season though, we need when it gets to the off season, we need to like practice here at Watkins Glen, so that way I don't keep over driving corners and stuff, and then that way you can gain experience as well. All right, I just have to do a 2-lap race real quick, and then the burnout, and then we can do and then we can do the interviews. Oh Jesus, I almost just spun out. Yeah. And gotta follow Landcastle's #1 rule of stock car racing. Learn how to wreck somebody without wrecking yourself. I did that to every car except for you that I ended up wrecking. That one time. Yeah. I think it was in the bus stop on the backstretch. Yeah. I'll mail you an invoice in a couple days. I gotta get a stamp. Like I said, you can make payments to me if you need to. Yeah, it's UPS. Yeah. You're welcome. The only thing is, there's a couple spots where the paint needs to be touched up a little bit. So, all you need is some dark gray paint. You can buy white and black paint. Pour the white paint in first, then the black paint, and mix it together, and that's what I use to make gray, to paint that. So, yeah, just like I said, you'll have to touch it up in a couple spots, but... Yeah, I'm actually at the checkered flag now. Time for the burnout, and then we'll get the interviews. I mean, if you do the dirt series, you can. I'm gonna do some more late models, late model races this off season. Oop, you should do them with me. I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do the dirt races on here too. But yeah, then we can race Bristol dirt and stuff. RP. Yeah, I know. Alright. I am ready for interviews. Well, first of all, I appreciate a good battle, so shout out to my teammate, right? You know, he stayed with me at the end there. Actually, would have had it kind of would have had a chance coming through the final corners there. But it was just, it's about exit, right? You can be good going into the corner, but it's really about who gets the better exit out of the turn. And we got the better exit out of the turn, so unfortunately, you know, it wasn't a win for our teammate, but it's a win for us. It's a win for the team still. You know, we celebrate these wins together. You know, and we watch our film and, you know, look back at how we can do better. And, you know, during the off season, we'll probably come here and test a little bit, practice, you know, so that way we're ready for this next season. So that way, you know, I don't overdrive corners. I don't spin him out. You know, I don't collect a couple other cars. And, you know, we'll go from there. Yeah, definitely. Also, that's 6 in a row for me. I did my math wrong earlier. Yep, see you in Bristol. All right, Hunter, so you finished second again, but hey, it's your third straight second place finish. So, how you feeling heading into Bristol next week, the regular season finale? You're already in the playoffs. You don't have to worry about being out or anything like that. All right, there you have it from Hunter McKinnon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it from the Glen. Urban gets the win here. We'll see you in Bristol next week. Until then, so long. For Michael Cartrip and our amazing crew, I'm Adam Salamander saying so long from the Glen.